Good morning. My name is Tyler Duncan, and today I'll be giving a presentation going over what I did for my research paper. My research paper project was actually had to do with the question. It was aimed towards the question of, is budgetary slack unethical, or is it ethical? See, that's the real question. And so, when I was going through this, I didn't really know even what that meant. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit about what it is. So first of all, budgetary slack, let me put it to you this way. You're creating your own budget and you have a certain amount of money, a certain target that you have to, sales, for example, that you have to attain. And let's say that you can make $50,000 in a year. Well, so what the slacking means is that you make it a little bit less. So you make it kind of easier on yourself. You put it down to like maybe 40,000. So then if you have a bad month or something, you can still be okay, which is kind of good. And so that's the slack part, is you kind of relaxing the limit of what you have to make it easier on yourself, so that later on also, once you accomplish the goal and exceed it, you can get praise also. So that's one of the main benefits of it. So as a quick example, I wanted to use an example of a bakery. So let's say you got a bakery, and you can make 50 pies a week. So your weekly, with budgetary slack, what you would get? Would you have 50 pies as your budget? No, come on, that's crazy. You want to make it down to like 35, because then it'd be doable. If you have a bad week, or you break your hand or something, like you can compensate. So that's the key about budgetary slack. And the main point of it is that it is an unethical behavior, in my opinion. And that's what my research paper talks about. So today I'm going to talk about three things. Mainly I'm going to be talking about the negative impacts that budgetary slack has towards employees, companies, and shareholders. Next, I'll be talking about the consequences that come from ethical budget making. And finally, I'll be talking about a possible remedy, a solution to this kind of problem. And then I'll go ahead and conclude. So first of all, with employees and managers, the slack kind of makes them go towards a short-term kind of focus. They can't get a long-term focus going, and it kind of hurts them. And as far as companies are concerned, a lot of times, budgets aren't centered around the company objective. They'll have separate individual budgets that kind of, contradict sometimes. And with shareholders, they can get kind of in trouble because they can actually lose some of their stock price because of inefficient management of the resources that are going on. So next, we also have consequences of actually doing a proper budget. So if you do a proper budget, you're going to have difficulties. Number one is what if you don't, get the goal? I mean, that could be horrible. So that's why you sometimes want to go a little bit lower than what you think. And that's one of the main reasons. And also, of course, there's a lot of fear and anxiety that comes along with, that just comes along with the added pressure of having to attain something to get your bonus. That's the big thing. And so lastly, I'm going to talk about one of these remedies that can be used. And they're talking about a bottom-up kind of collaborative, kind of deal, where they talk about, a decentralized organization where things are, things come from the bottom up, and you're able to perform, and you're also rewarded for telling the truth about certain budgets and, your actual capabilities. So, in conclusion, I do believe that is a good recommendation, and I'm very grateful for your time. And in conclusion, budgetary slack is unethical, in my opinion, for these many reasons and the negative impacts that it has. And these things I just wanted to say, and thank you very much for your time. And if you have any questions, I'll take them now. Thank you. None? Okay, thank you.